Danielle Deadwyler's guest appearance in FX's The Bear Season 4 makes her upcoming comedy movie with Severance's Adam Scott even more highly anticipated. Deadwyler joins the cast of The Bear Season 4 in one of several guest star roles, which also includes series newcomers Rob Reiner and Brie Larson. Although The Bear Season 4 has received the worst reviews out of the entire series thus far, it is still certified fresh with a score of 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. While Season 4 may be the final installment of FX's Emmy-winning series, there is talk of series creator Christopher Storer potentially returning for The Bear Season 5. Deadwyler is a 43-year-old actress from Atlanta, Georgia, who made her debut as Chantel, the hairdresser and cousin of Io Edebury's Sydney, in The Bear Season 4, Episode 4, Worms. While she only appears in one episode, she is one of two co-stars alongside Edebury in the episode, next to Arion King, who plays her daughter named TJ. Deadwyler rose to prominence in the late 2010s with various television roles in Atlanta, Watchmen, and Greenleaf. She was featured in the ensemble cast of Netflix's Western film The Harder They Fall and has recently appeared in I Saw the TV Glow, The Piano Lesson, and Carry On. The Bear is a great comedy tease for Danielle Deadwyler before her role in The Saviors. Deadwyler's Chantel is one of the funniest new characters in The Bear Season 4. Deadwyler hasn't done too many comedic roles in the past, but she's fantastic with Emmy winner Edebury in The Bear Season 4. Her character, Chantel, is one of those people who are naturally funny without even trying to be, full of infectious energy and a sharp attitude. Chantel and Sydney have known each other for years, which shows through their convincing familial dynamic that Deadwyler and Edebury play out with great conviction. Although The Bear has been categorized as a comedy for award season consideration, Season 4 is arguably the most dramatic, or maybe just unfunny, of them all. Deadwyler's character surprisingly brings a lot of comedic value to what starts as a somber, contemplative, and slow-moving couple of opening episodes. Her episode with Edebury feels more like a side quest for Sydney's character, since it doesn't take place in Carmi's restaurant at all. This is a creative choice that some viewers have enjoyed, while others have found it to be unfocused and meandering. Showcasing her comedic skills in The Bear is a smart way to lean into Deadwyler's upcoming comedy movie, The Saviors, starring Adam Scott of Severance and Parks and Recreation acclaim. The Saviors cast will also include Ron Perlman, Poker Face, Greg Kinnear, Smoke, The Rossi, The Penguin, Nazanin Boniadi, Bombshell, and Kate Berlant, who also appears in The Bear Season 4. The comedy thriller film follows a suburban couple who rent their garage to mysterious tenants. The Bear Season 5 has a great opportunity to bring back Danielle Deadwyler. Chantel can finally eat at Sydney's restaurant and meet the Bear crew. Sydney, Io Edebury, with her hair half braided in The Bear Season 4 EP4. Image via Hulu. Whereas The Bear Seasons 1 to 3 focused on Jeremy Allen White's Carmi's extended family, Deadwyler's character allowed the Bear to venture into Sydney's personal life and family relationships, unlike ever before. If the Bear does return for an eventual 5th season, Deadwyler will hopefully be welcomed back since she leaves things with Sydney on a note that calls for another future meeting. Sydney plans to go out for a wild night with Chantel 3 weeks later, which we don't get to see in The Bear Season 4. It would be fun to see Sydney have her night out with the fun-loving Danielle. There's also another opportunity for Chantel to potentially return in The Bear Season 5, since Sydney invited her to eat at her and, formerly, Carmi's restaurant. Chantel was initially hesitant, but started to seem interested once Sydney advertised it as a date night for her and her husband. Now that Sydney will be more in charge of the restaurant in Season 5, it would be great to see Deadwyler return and experience Sydney in that context, as well as see her interact with the rest of the wild and passionate characters in The Bear.